Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, number 32.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now. Leading off, Taylor Ward. Inside, 3-1 now. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that is downstairs. And now 3-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One out, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the two-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1. Henderson, the runner at third. Alonso over at first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, one out. Mayo will hit next. Pitch kicks away. Both runners move up, two in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Leody Taveras. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Colton Cowser. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to center. Siri. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starter, Shane Baz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto. And a 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Basallo gathers, throws to first, out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fires across the diamond, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 2nd inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, 2nd inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the 2nd.
Now batting, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Falling
No,
behind
inside.
2-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Right side. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 2 outs, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The other way, hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he deals. On the ground, right side, Jackson. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And the batter now, Oswald Peraza. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he chases that one. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Throw back in holds him at first, so just a single.
Now batting, third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo now at the plate. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Number 52, the left-hander, up and throwing. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw, and he's out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
So a man aboard. So next to hit for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And a base hit. The run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 4 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In there safely.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Jose Siri. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it remains 2-2. And that one missing low. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So digging in, Zach Neto. Next pitch is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So they're all loaded up. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, number 52.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Adele pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses. And it's 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. And a 3-1 on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
left fielder, Taylor
So back to the
Ward.
top of the Orioles lineup. Here's a big power threat. Taylor Ward. Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. Two outs. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the air, center field. Siri in position. And that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back. Here's Joe Adele.
For the Halos, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Not even close there. And the count is 3-1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Oswald Peraza.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he takes one right on the black. And a count 1-2. Left field. Ward brings it in, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Christian Moore
definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Boz throws to first. Adele back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The Orioles leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And downstairs. Next offering way off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and we are starting over. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. Tied at 4. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now tied 4-4. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tied at 4.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Coming on for the Orioles, Albert Suarez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second and fouled off. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and the count is filled up. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 50 also getting ready. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Up the middle. He gets to it with a slide. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now at the plate, Joe Adell. Next offering is downstairs. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oswald Peraza in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Forget it. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Count is 3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. 3rd out. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 7-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chase Silseth getting ready to go. Pomerantz getting loose as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Next pitch is outside. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find
Grissom quickly to second for 1, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Angels 7 and the O's 4. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the starter in the
Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the speedy catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
With the purpose, there is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worthless pulling the trees, and man, I want to be.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Siri.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. They hold a 7-4 lead. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Smoked on the ground to second. Peraza fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit. That misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw.
1
Save.
ball, 2 strikes.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a ball popped up. Shanuel moving under it. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 50.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ward makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 down, base is empty.
That's in. Ball 2.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The 2-1. Just
Ball 3.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Nolan Shanuel. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one way outside, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That's down and in. The Angels leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And next for the Orioles, Leody Taveras.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chase. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kirby Yates. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And that drops in for a strike. Just misses. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Adele.
So digging in, Joe Adele. Fastball is outside. That one in for a strike. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2-1
inside.
after that missed inside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Fastball for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And now the count is even. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yates is just 1 strike away. Popped up, Neto. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.